Okay, so I'm going to just do a couple of videos on the topic of health and lifestyle. Okay, so health and lifestyle. So I'm going to do three videos on this. So the first video I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about diet. The second video I'm going to be talking about is digestion. And the third video is going to be about drugs. Okay, so this is the first video, so I'm going to just focus in on diet. So what does diet mean? So diet means what we eat, really. You could have a healthy diet or it could be unhealthy. And this is where people often say bad and a good diet. But the term diet doesn't mean that you restrict what you eat. When people say I'm going on a diet, but the diet is just what we eat, what we take into our bodies. Okay, so I'm going to talk about what makes up our diet. So we have 7 nutrients in our diet. Okay, so see if you can remember what they are. Okay, so have you had a little think? Pause video, try and write them down. Okay, so here we go. Carbohydrate, fats, protein. I always spell that wrong, it's probably spelled wrong there. Vitamins, minerals, and the ones that are often forgot is fibre and water. Okay, so our body, I'm going to start at the bottom here, our body is 70% or more water. Okay, so it's so essential for everything our body functions. It's for transport, so many amazing things. So carbohydrates, they can be broken down into starch and sugar. Okay, so starchy foods are things like your bread, your pasta, your potatoes. Okay, sugary foods, chocolate. How could we not like chocolate? Fats. Okay, so there's different types of fats, saturated and unsaturated, but fats are things like your butter. Protein, that's things like fish, meat, cheese. Vitamins. Vitamins, you've got vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin B. Okay, minerals, things like iron, calcium, potassium, fibre. Okay, so fibre is in all your fruit and veg. It's the skin on the potato, start eating that. So let's just look at vitamin C again, that's in your oranges. So vitamins are found in your fruit and veg again. Minerals, things like iron, are found in meat. Calcium found in milk. Potassium found in bananas. Okay, you only need really small amounts of vitamins and minerals. You only need tiny amounts of these, okay? But we do need to eat a wide variety of food in order to get them. Fibre you don't actually digest. Okay, fibre is needed to help everything move smoothly through the digestive system. It prevents you getting constipated. It's for the health of the digestive system. Water, as I said, water, 70% of our body is water. It's needed for blood, it's needed for transport. Minerals and vitamins are needed for the chemical reactions in our body. So so vitamins are needed for chemical reactions. Iron is needed for the blood, to keep your blood healthy, makes hemoglobin, which carries oxygen in the blood. Calcium is needed for healthy bones, healthy, strong bones and teeth. Okay, protein is needed for growth and repair. to help our body grow and repair all the cells. Fats, we need fats for insulation, keep us warm. But also they're an energy store. Okay, carbohydrates is your energy. That's where you get your most bit of energy. It's needed for energy. We can test for certain types of food. So we can test for fats using ethanol. Okay, and it goes in the test tube with the fat. Ethanol and fat, and it'll go cloudy. Okay, we can test for protein using, in our test tube, using Carbohydrate, and it will go from blue to purple if there's protein there. If there's no protein, it'll stay blue. Carbohydrates, there's two different tests for carbohydrates. We have got a test for starch, which in our test tube we'd use iodine, and that will change from yellow to blue-black if there's starch there. Sugar, in our test tube again, we'd use Benedict's solution, and that will go from blue to brick red. Okay, so that gives you a bit of an overview of all the nutrients, what we need them for, how we can test for certain ones. So why is it important to have a healthy diet? Well, a healthy diet, we need all of these things in order for our body to function, for our cells to work, for all the chemical reactions to happen inside our body, for us to make energy, to be efficient. An unhealthy diet can lead to several problems. An unhealthy diet, you can have problems where you become overweight. If you get even more overweight, you can become obese, and that is when your body is actually, its health is being directly affected by the fact that you are overweight. Okay, even worse than that, you become morbidly obese, which means that you will have life-shortening problems because of your weight, because you've not eaten well and you've not looked after your body. It can lead to cholesterol problems, too much cholesterol, high cholesterol. It can lead to high blood pressure, a type of diabetes. It can lead to heart problems, cardiovascular. It's so important that we eat a healthy diet so that we've got the energy needed, so that we can repair our bodies, so that we can have those chemical reactions.